Okay guys, so we're going to be making some hamburger meat in a tomato sauce to go with some pasta for dinner. So what I did, these are hamburger patties. So I put it in the fridge so they will start to thaw out so that I can cut it or mince it, so to speak. Okay. So this hamburger meat is 100% Angus beef. So it comes completely frozen because it's kept in the freezer. But what you can do is if you put it in the fridge, then it will soften and then you're able to cut it up. So it becomes almost like a minced beef. And then we will just season it a little bit. We'll put some salt, and I'm going to use my Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning blend. Okay, just one more to cut up. All right, there you have it. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of salt to this. Okay, and then I'm going to add some of the Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning blend. Right. Oh, actually it's practically finished, so I guess I'll just finish it like that. All right, so let's just mix this together now. All right, we have our meat already. All right, so I'm going to add some coconut oil to my pot here. To flavor the oil, I'm going to put some rosemary and a bay leaf. I'm not going to put the onions and garlic because that's in my tomato sauce already. So I'm just going to flavor the oil with a little bit of the rosemary and bay leaf. And then we're going to get a nice color on our beef, our 100% Angus beef. This is a bay leaf from my bay leaf tree and a rosemary from my rosemary plant. Alright, so I'll leave this at the bottom and let's add in our meat now. Let me just leave it. I'm not going to stir it anymore. I'm just going to leave it so to get a nice little sear on one side, and then I will turn it. Okay, so I left this for about 3 minutes, and so now I'm going to turn it. Get the color on the other side. I mean, well, not just a color. We need to cook it. See, it's still pink in some areas. We don't want to see any pink. And put this on top so it doesn't block the meat from making contact with the bottom. Okay, so we're going to leave this again. Now guys, as you can see, this is springing a lot of liquid. So what I will do is I will use my slotted spoon to remove the beef and add it to my tomato sauce when I am heating it through with the tomato sauce, and that way I don't get all this liquid. Though this liquid would be very flavorful, I will tell you that, because you get the flavor of the beef and of course the rosemary and the bay leaf and so forth in it. So maybe what I will do is save it and add it to another dish. Okay guys, so as you can see, our beef is cooked, right? So I'm going to bring my tomato sauce now over to this fire, and then we're going to add our beef to it. Now let me just taste this liquid here. This will have a lot of flavor in it. I can taste the beef in it. It does need a little more salt though. Let me see. Whoa, went straight to my hand. No, I think the beef is good. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually going to keep that liquid because our liquid has a lot of flavor in it. So I'm going to keep the liquid and put it into the sauce with the tomato sauce. Okay, so let me get that pot over here. Okay guys, so here I have my tomato sauce, my homemade tomato sauce that I made. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. So now we're going to add our beef to this and warm everything through. In the back here I have a pot with some water to boil the pasta. Now, this is a nice way of using your hamburger meat. Instead of just putting it in a bun, if you do it, do it with a tomato sauce like this, and then you just eat it with your pasta. Let's just say it's a shortcut to a bolognese sauce. Once I'm going to leave this to warm through. Guys, the versatility of this dish is that you can have it with pasta, you can have it with potatoes, you can have it with rice. That's the good thing about this dish.